Welcome to episode 2 of CBO TV, Chill Vibe Zone. I'm here today to talk about a very big topic. I posted on my Instagram, on my personal Instagram at Nino Elite. I posted, let me know if you guys want me to do a reaction or story time. And story time, I obviously have one.
So today we're gonna do a story time.
But this is a big story time.
We're talking about money and women and how a lot of guys feel like, women use them for their money and things of that nature. So we're gonna hop right into it. This is one of my, prior situations. In the car driving, and the person I'm talking
Entanglement.
to, she asked me like, yo, she had told me already like, I want to get my hair done. I got the hair already. That's not and I'm a believer in like,
don't care, still don't care. I don't care.
I don't care about like the hair and the nails and all that stuff. I'd rather you come outside and like, you feel me? Your regular stuff, and you feel me? You make it work how the best way you make it work. Like, don't come outside now. Like, don't be coming outside with like you looking tacky now. But take care of it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and I know it takes time and it's hard and all of that stuff. But I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta sacrifice. But if you do like to wear weave and wigs and all that stuff, I don't discriminate at all. Like, I'll still fuck with it. But so she asked me like, oh, I want to buy some hair, but she wanted to buy some more hair or whatever, and she had needed, I can't remember the exact amount that she had needed, but she had asked me for a certain amount of money, and like in my head, I'm like,
What?
I'm big on like, nah, like I'm not about to just give you money, like just for no reason, like, you know what I'm saying, like. It gotta be like a reason. Like,
Reason.
What was the reason?
like your hair, that's something that you gotta worry about. That's something that you want to do. Like, it's not impressing me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's something that you feel like you need to do. I understand that's what you need to do. I mean, so I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna give you partial of it. I'm gonna give you some of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna give you the whole thing. I'm gonna give you some of it. So now I'm thinking, I don't know, like, I just tend to think about things like when things are brought to my attention and like people ask me certain things, especially when it has to do with money. I tend to think about it like, hold on, right? And at the time, like, she was working and I wasn't working, so that even made it a little bit more of a like, what? Like, hold on, you get paid every week. I'm hustling. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know what, like, I don't know. Like, if the shoes on the other foot, I would never even like cane you like that. And that's how I believe. Like, if I don't move with you like that, like, I don't appreciate you moving with me like that. And that's just how, like, you feel me? I feel like everybody should be. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't just let people just do whatever they want to. But, so I'm like, damn. We going to my crib now. I'm driving. I'm just thinking.
3 hours later.
Like, damn. So I said, yo, what would have happened if I ain't have the money, if I ain't give you the money, if I said no, like, what you would have did? And her response to me was,
Oh, I had the money for it. I just didn't want to use my money. Like, I want extra money, so I asked you for money.
And see, that's what the problem was.
so I'm like, wait, what?
Hold on. I said, hold up. Wait a minute.
Like, what, you mean you had the money to pay for your own hair, but you telling me that you didn't want to use all your money, so you asked me for some of the money?
So she's like, yeah. So
Baffled me, like, yo, like, she really don't understand what you just said to me just now. Like, like, what? Like, you asking me for money because you didn't want to spend all your money, and you feel me? Like, that's your reason. And There's nothing wrong with what you're saying. Now, what I was trying to get at in the whole situation was, oh, so then after she told me that, then I'm just like, I got quiet. Like, I got quiet for a little bit. So I'm just driving, a little bit of traffic. So I'm just sitting there like, damn, what the fuck? Am I a butt? Like, you feel me? Like, am I like some dweeb nigga? Like, did I ever come off like that? Like, I don't understand. Like, you feel me? Like, I don't understand why she thought that was like cool. You know what I'm saying? So I asked her like, what you like? Why you even thought that was like something like that was reasonable to say to somebody else? And then she goes, "Oh no, because you know you fucking with each other. Like I feel like I should be able to ask you for things like that." So I said, "Hold on, like granted, like I don't have a problem if I'm fucking with you. If I have it, I don't have a problem with doing it. You know what I'm saying? If it's reasonable, or if I feel like it's reasonable. Let me. If I feel like it's reasonable, hair and nails are not reasonable to me. You go to work to splurge on yourself. Splurge on yourself. You know what I'm saying? So, my whole thing about it was approach that differently. Like, don't come to me on some like, nah, I don't want to spend my bread. So I'm gonna spend your bread to do something that I want to do. Like, I don't have nothing to do with your hair. Like, I don't got nothing to do with that. And what has to go on with that? But her mindset behind it was, oh, nah, fuck with you. So it shouldn't even be a problem. Like, I should be able to ask you for anything. You feel me? Which is true. Like, I understand that. But you don't go about it like that. Like, I would never have bread and then, you feel me, ask somebody for like, you know, for some bread because I don't want to spend on my bread. Like, nah, like you don't do that. Like, to me, like, I don't know, like, you don't do that to people that you know, you care about or you know, you like or whatever, things of that nature. So now we going back and forth. I'm just trying to figure out like, yo, like, how is that like even a thing? Like, how is that even something that like you think is right? You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's blowing my mind, and I couldn't understand it, and like, you know, I still don't understand to this day. But what I tried to like tell her was, but what she started to feel was that by me moving like that, like, yo, I can't ask you for shit. Like, nah, it's not about that. It's just that, like, you feel me? Like, don't try to use me because you don't want to use your bread. Like, I don't like that. And I feel like a lot of females, a lot of women I feel like they tend to do that. Like, I have homegirls that do it. You feel me? Like, I know a lot of women that do things of that nature, and it's like, I don't know if it's like I don't know if like women still think we're in the 60s or the 50s, but it's like, nah, like, it don't work like that no more. Like, you work hard for your bread, spend your bread. You know what I'm saying? Like, spend your bread. Like, I don't got it. You feel me? But let's not get twisted. I don't have a problem with helping, like giving bread, but don't try to make like that. Just made me feel like I was being used. Like, I was some like, nah, like, I'm about to use this nigga bread. I'm not about to use my bread. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I felt when it was brought to me like that. And for me, sometimes you just gotta sit back and like, I have a problem with like, I guess like listening to people, because when I get tight, it's like, nah, what? Like, I don't want to hear none of that. And that's what happened. So when she told me that, like, I just got tight, and like, she was trying to explain like to me like why she felt that way, which now that I have calmed down, I understand, but I don't agree with it. But I understand why, you know, she felt like she could ask that question, but I don't agree with how she went about it. So like, if I'm wrong, write in the comment section and let me know what's going on. Like, let me know if you feel like I'm wrong or if I handled it the right way, or, you know, if like I should have went about it differently, or like I should have listened to what she said more, like, or heard her out more. But at the end of the day, I felt like I was being used because she told me that she didn't want to use her money, all her money. She wanted to use some of my money, right? Because she said that, but she also said because we are together, we're fucking with each other. Like, I feel like I should be able to come to you. You feel what I'm saying? And then another thing she had said was like, my father acts the same way as you.
Daddy?
Do I look like?
So then I had to tell her, like, I'm not your father. Your father and me have two different roles in your life. He's obligated to take care of you. Like, like, in a way, like, because we're fucking with each other, I'm not obligated to take care of you, but it will be in my best interest, or it will be the right thing to do to take care of you. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of women tend to feel like the man in their life is supposed to be equivalent to their father. Like, no, then wouldn't that be weird if, like, he was equivalent to your father? Like, no, like, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, your father's at a higher pedestal than somebody that you're talking to or you're dating. I mean, you never want to. Depends on your relationship with your father. Let me say that. It depends on your relationship with your father. But I just feel like, nah, you can't. What your dad would do for you, that don't mean, like, you feel me, your husband or your boyfriend is supposed to do the same thing. Like, nah, like, one, those are two different people. Two, they are raised differently. But yeah, I felt like I was being used. And I actually expressed that to her, and she just felt like because of where we were at, like, that was something that was feasible, which is cool. I feel like you can ask the person you fucking with, your significant other, if you have that type of connection or you have that type of understanding, y'all could ask each other for bread, but not that way. Like, you don't do it like that. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have no bread and you need bread, yeah, that's cool. But you're not about to sit here and tell me, like, yo, I don't got, like, you feel me? I don't want to use all my bread, so I'm gonna need, like, you feel me? I'm gonna need you to send me a couple of dollars to help me get this, that, and the third. You feel me? And that's where, like, I disconnected from it, because it was like, what? Like, nah, how is that in your train of thought? Like, because I would never do that. I feel like you got to treat people how you want to be treated. You know, I just feel like she made a valid point about, you know, helping out. But once I heard that, like, I didn't care about her saying helping out. I was like, wait, hold on. I feel like you're just trying to, like, smooth it out now because you slipped up. But nah, it's truly honesty. Was just, and then also, like, there's a very strong topic that we talking about that goes on probably like every day. I see this going on with a lot of my friends, where girls just be
Just running their bags down.
running their bags down. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying this is what this particular person was trying to do, but, you know, you just gotta, I don't know, you gotta watch them. You just gotta watch them. You know what I'm saying? There are some good ones out there, but a lot of them, you gotta watch them. They gotta be watched, because they just be out here. But there are some good ones that, for me, need to take a look at. But for the most part, watch them.